I'm a Korean-American car designer, originally from Los Angeles, Southern California. I've been in the car design industry for over 25 years. I've worked in US, Europe, and Asia. My love for nature and science inspires me to design for the professional and creative and commercial industry. Art is a free expression. Design is a highly disciplined expression to solve a problem with style and commercial value. Current car design scene is a bit chaotic as visual information is shared too fast and over global boundaries and over global companies. I believe future car design will involve a more holistic approach as technology will be invisibly embedded into design expression and form. For example, form follows function, where past function was more mechanical in nature, but I believe the future function will be more organic and natural, such as AI and VR. Design is a very cultural thing, and timing matters, so it is very difficult to pin down. It is always a different movement depending on where you are at globally, whether you're in Asia, Europe, or the US. Most importantly, it is essential to have good judgment of taste as it will translate into good design. Design concept of Cherry is to incorporate our signature next generation 2.0 theme of hydrodynamic surfacing, HDS, that shows a natural, dynamic, and emotional flow into the 3D form and to cap off with a strong, graphically wide front rear end that showcases our advanced LED brand bar and lamps. Interior design also shows a visually wide yet naturally flowing emotional surfacing with many intuitive high-tech features integrated into the IP, such as digital touchscreens and controls. All this translates into a highly visual and functional content, both distinctive inside and out, that gives a grand presence and what I might think the Chinese call dachi or dachiness. This will strategically evolve HDS styling to define the life in motion philosophy to cater towards youthful, forward-thinking customers who look for sophisticated and high-quality products. Cherry Automotive's intention for this design competition is not only to give opportunities to talent-based Chinese car designers, but most importantly, that each potential candidate and graduate can dream big to achieve the next big movement in automotive design and perhaps create and participate to put their mark into the Chinese automotive culture. Design is one of the most important parts to building and developing this new dynamic culture into a compelling story. As design is an important visual element, it can be a highly tangible tool to relate and effectively communicating the desired message. Cherry's expectations to the contestants is simple and to the point, to give each and every contestant an opportunity to showcase their grand creative vision on what is possible for the evolution of car design. As we are at a critical time in automotive history, it is not just about transportation now. The automotive field needs to do a lot more and to have that certain style doing whatever that needs to be done.
Hey guys, it's me, Sam YG, and you know I love cars, and today is super exciting because I'm going to introduce to you this promising new baby. You know, when you get behind the wheel, you like feeling like a pro. You want to feel good and of course, look good. I'm here to tell you that with this new car, you are definitely gonna feel the power of pro. So, on behalf of Cherry Auto Philippines, welcome to the official online launch of the much-awaited Tiggo 7 Pro. I am sure we're all excited to hear more about the Tiggo 7 Pro. Here we go. The Executive Vice President of Research and Development for Chery International is with us today. Please welcome Mr. Raymond Charles Brzezinski.
Salamat, Sam. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Ray Brzezinski, and I'm Executive Vice President of Research and Development at Chery Automobile. Here tonight to talk to you a little bit about Chery R&D and the great new Tiggo 7 Pro being introduced here in the Philippines. Now, Chery is a global automotive brand with a history of technical strength, over 23 years of third-party awards and recognition for innovation, design, product technology, and manufacturing, with over 9 million satisfied customers worldwide. So we're a global automotive brand with a global R&D footprint, including 5 centers worldwide. Now, this global R&D team consists of over 5,500 engineers from more than 10 countries around the world. Summing up, Chery R&D is customer and market focused with a global footprint, putting a priority on design, implementing state-of-the-art technology, ready for the future with new energy and intelligent vehicle capability, and leveraging international resources and experience. So now let's talk a little bit about how we leverage all of that to bring you the new Tiggo 7 Pro. And I'll talk about the Tiggo 7 Pro in 5 aspects. It's fashionable, it has power and performance, it's comfortable, intelligent, and safe and secure. So let's first look at fashionable. It features the new family-friendly front face brought to you by Chery International Design. Now, this is a world-class design style interpreting what we call life in motion. And it's a concept that evolves from athletic to aesthetic. Tiggo 7 Pro has power and performance, featuring the 1.5 turbo engine coupled with a 9-speed CVT, or continuously variable transmission. Now, the 1.5 turbo has got maximum power of 108 kilowatts and maximum torque of 210 newton meters. For performance, Tiggo 7 Pro utilizes what we call the T1X architecture for the chassis and suspension. Now, this platform was developed for global SUV applications. Now let's talk about intelligence. First, the tri-screen interaction effect of Tiggo 7 Pro. The tri-screen display of instrument cluster, high-definition touchscreen, and AC control panel enables sharing of important driver and vehicle information. You're immersed like virtual reality in a high-tech, luxurious, smart, and digital cabin. Finally, Tiggo 7 Pro is safe and secure, starting with a high-strength body structure. 60% of the body structure is high-strength steel. In addition, multiple applications of Bentler ultra-high-strength thermoform steel. Finally, 100% galvanized steel for all of the body exterior panels. And 6 airbags provide comprehensive and thoughtful protection, reducing injuries to all occupants during a collision. And with a side curtain airbag, the rear passengers can also be well protected. Well, that sums it up, and I'd like to close by saying, Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brzezinski. Joining us to tell us a bit more about the Tiggo 7 Pro is a real pro himself. I'm talking about Chery Auto Philippines President, Mr. Romel Sitin.
Today, January 27, 2021, marks Chery Auto Philippines' 14th month in the country. Yes, Chery just celebrated its first-year anniversary, yet we have already aggressively introduced 5 vehicle models offering premium design, function, and future tech through the Chery Tiggo crossover lineup and the Chery Arizo electric vehicle.
Along with these products, we have established a continuously expanding dealership network nationwide, which ended 2020 with a total of 17 dealerships, equipped with full sales and service facilities. This wouldn't be possible without the trust and confidence of our dealer partners who, acting as the Chery frontliners, tirelessly ensure that each and every customer gets the best possible Chery experience. Case in point is how Chery remains to be on top with its first in the industry 10-year warranty program that provides easy, delightful, and uncomplicated ownership experience.
It's been a year of milestones, and the greatest is yet to arrive. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official launch of the all-new Chery Tiggo 7 Pro.
Chery Auto Philippines believes that the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that is why we are bringing to you a full-featured crossover specially built to surpass expectations. The Tiggo 7 Pro is uncompromising, professionally designed, equipped with progressive and provocative features, and certainly has perfect proportions of style and function. It is carefully crafted with European aesthetics and technology, making it a vehicle that is Chery through and through, making it the ideal choice for the consumers, considering luxurious car features, premium style, and most importantly, value for money. With the birth of the Tiggo 7 Pro, our technology pipeline fills with advances that will provide greater life on board satisfaction, dynamic style and performance, plus fun and function in one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro.
So, the Tiggo 7 Pro has what I call the 7 powers of Pro. The Tiggo 7 Pro is created by world-class European vehicle designers. Just one look at the Tiggo 7 Pro and you know you are in a ride with class and superior style. First things first, let's start with the face. The Tiggo 7 Pro's distinguished features begin with this front grille. The strong and unique design gives the vehicle that dynamic feel. This is a distinct character of the Tiggo 7 Pro. Now, while the grille conveys strength and power, they are complemented by the provocative and elegant design of the LED high and low beams. Did you know that these lights adapt to what you call a multi-cavity reflective matrix? That means light is reflected multiple times, giving you better lighting efficiency, about 2.7 times more than a halogen lamp. That's not all. It's got delayed headlight control. It illuminates your path on dark roads and driveways. The Follow Me Home feature keeps your headlights switched on for a preset amount of time after you switch off your ignition. So it lights your way until you reach your front door. I also love the unique shark fin DRL or daytime running light, which matches the overall front face. Let's move on to the Tiggo 7 Pro's sleek and powerful body. Check out that high ground clearance of 163 millimeters. That means you can drive through potholes and uneven terrain with ease. The dome suspended roof gives an illusion of a floating roof. Now, that's a truly futuristic design. The Tiggo 7 Pro has perfect proportions. It is meticulously designed both inside and out. let's check out its amazing interiors. The second power of the Tiggo 7 Pro, generous and luxurious interiors. Once inside, check out the luxurious leather seats and the premium cabin build quality. First, these seats are ergonomically designed for comfort, professionally designed with surround wide schematics. Long drives will be very relaxing in the Tiggo 7 Pro. Leather covered steering wheel for good grip? Check. Easy to use multi-function knobs? Check. Four-way adjustable wheel? Check na check. Now that's what I call a real driving pleasure. The cabin design gives you that generous feeling of space. You will feel the luxury of the Tiggo 7 Pro in details which exude professionalism and elegance. Tasteful double-stitched interiors accentuate the well-appointed interiors. You know one thing that seals the deal for me in a luxury car? Space. The Tiggo 7 Pro has one of the highest headrooms and legrooms even at the rear among its peers. Now that's what I call ultimate comfort. And of course, if you're going out of town or if you need to load a lot of stuff, the Tiggo 7 Pro has got a spacious trunk for all your needs. It does not scrimp on space. Now when we say Pro, we are talking about advanced technology. That means balance and well-developed power and performance. The Tiggo 7 Pro has got platinum power for optimum performance. I'm talking about a 1.5 engine that has a maximum power of 145 horsepower and a maximum torque of 210 at 1,750 to 4,000 RPM. When you get behind the wheel, you will definitely feel like a pro. Progressive and innovative engineering immerse you in a whole new drive. Superior 9-speed CVT provides a smoother driving experience. The Honeywell turbochargers and the Borg-Warner DVVT technologies give it enhanced mobility. The premium features of the engine assure you a reliable, durable, and very powerful vehicle for pros. Pro power number 4 would be the luxury car features. Talk about perfect proportions of style. I'm sure this will appeal to pros everywhere. The sunroof. This panoramic sunroof is really big and gives you an amazing view with a 100% shading effect. You have the best of both worlds, generous space, and a great view without the burn of the scorching sun. Pros who always need to be connected and online will appreciate the wireless mobile charging feature of the Tiggo 7 Pro. Just place your mobile phone right here at the center when you get in and voila! It starts charging! Some vehicles might only have power seats for the driver. But for the Tiggo 7 Pro, both the driver and the passenger have power seats. The driver's seat has electronic lumbar support adjustment, which makes for a very comfortable drive. Let's talk about the aircon system. You can set the temperature differently at the driver's and passenger side, thanks to dual zone aircon system with touch panel control. Pollution? No problem. The air quality inside the Tiggo 7 Pro is superb. It has an N95 air cabin filter, which means it can filter 95% of very small airborne particles. Welcome lights enhance the driver's experience by creating a familiar and upscale ambiance during vehicle approach. As long as you have your smart key, welcome lights illuminate as you approach it. For added luxury and convenience, the Tiggo 7 Pro automatically unlocks the doors when the smart key is detected during approach at 1.2 meters and also locks itself after exiting the vehicle at approximately 1.5 meters. Oh, and one more thing. It has an auto-sensing power tailgate, which means it opens by itself without using your hand or your foot. Just stand for 3 seconds at the back with your smart key and it opens. Magic! For the next Pro Power, what would the luxury car be without superior features that ensure your safety on the road? The Tiggo 7 Pro maximizes the use of the latest technologies for a safe ride. The Bosch ESP 9.3 comes with what's called the 10-in-1 electronic safety features. All Tiggo 7 Pros come with enhanced safety features like surround curtain airbags. That's 6 airbags, 2 at the front, 2 on the side, and 2 at the side curtain. Even passengers in the rear seats are gonna be very well protected. The Auto Hold Assist feature and EPB, or electronic parking brakes. The parking brake is activated by electronic control to ensure smooth and safe braking. And since you pros are always on the road, I'm sure you will appreciate this next feature. If you are parking, the 360-degree HD cam is just amazing. You can see all sides of the vehicle. As you park the car, you have 720 HD quality and wide-angle images. The 6 Pro Power is Tiggo's advanced technology. First, let's talk about the intelligent tech of the Tiggo 7 Pro. The high-tech electronic gear shift is easier to operate, safer, and more precise. It is meticulously designed for ergonomic comfort and style. Every element in the cockpit boasts of intuitive technology for a safer drive. You have your 7-inch LCD meter that shows you all the info you need while you're driving. Here, you have the 8-inch AC display screen and touch panel. And above that, you have the 10.25-inch HD console display, also in multi-touch panel. How's that for connectivity and productivity? The last Pro Power is probably my personal favorite. I know we all want to live like a pro and have access to nice things and luxurious cars. The 7th Pro Power I'm talking about is easy ownership. You don't have to spend a lot for the luxury of owning a Tiggo 7 Pro. It's got a great price point, plus guaranteed first in the industry after-sales service. When you own a Tiggo 7 Pro, Chery makes sure to treat you like a pro. This car is super impressive, but it seems I'm not the only one blown away by its specs. Let's hear what these pros have to say about the Tiggo 7 Pro.
This is one hell of a crossover. Wow!
So if I do right, wow!
Everything about it is a stunner. Fully loaded, compact SUV.
Ang dami niyang upgrades. As soon as you go in, talagang kapansin-pansin siya kagad.
Does kick. It has a lot of power when you need it.
Sarap. Sobrang dali niyang i-drive.
Pwede naman, syempre. Maklase Chery eh.
Very, very nice.
What? CVT? And you guys know how much I hate, well, a CVT transmission. But when I got the chance to drive this baby, I mean, my God. How could this be a CVT transmission? It doesn't feel like a CVT. It feels like I'm driving a regular automatic transmission with a bit of a sporty flavor. And that's what I like about this Chery Tiggo 7 Pro.
Now, with Chery, they want to show that their vehicles are a cut above because they're giving the Tiggo 7 Pro and all of their models actually really outstanding warranty periods. For example, the engine is covered by a 10-year or 1 million kilometer warranty. Nobody else does that. In terms of bumper-to-bumper warranties, this one is covered by a 5-year or 150,000 kilometer warranty. Again, pretty extensive. But wait, of course, when it comes to maintenance, for the first 3 years of PMS, it's free, and you've got 3 years of roadside assistance if you ever need it.
It's got so much tech going on. It's got this leather, it's got all these soft touch surfaces. It even has these ambient lights that you can change the color. And there's also an option wherein you can actually sync the color changing with the beat of the music. So medyo pa-cute, but I think it's pretty cool. So tudun-dun change color. Moreover, I think one of the glaring assets of this vehicle is the very beautiful panoramic sunroof. It's very big. You can open it all the way.
Yeah, you hear that grunt? Yeah, turbocharged 4-cylinder, 1.5 liter, just right. 9-speed automatic transmission is seamless. There is no jolting shift when it shifts down, etc. Let me put it back to eco mode. Let's see. Acceleration is a lot more gradual and less jarring, whereas, when you need to do a complicated or maybe a little bit of a hairy overtaking procedure, put it to sport mode and voila, power when you need it. Yes.
First impression of the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro is that it's a head turner. I've had vehicles come and go in my garage for quite some time, and it's one of the few vehicles that actually elicited a reaction, even from our neighbors.
Tiggo 7 Pro's edge is over the competition in the same class. I would say its value in terms of its being feature-packed. It has a lot of features that you might not be left wanting anymore. At the kind of price that it's offered, it definitely is a good value.
The Tiggo 7 Pro really delivers on its promise to deliver pro features. You get a 360 camera, ambient lighting, and my favorite feature, dual zone climate control. What more can you ask for?
Yung trunk niya, automatic nagbubukas. Lalapit ka lang sandali, magwe-welcome sa yung sasakyan, 2 steps backward, automatic, nakabukas na. Maganda yan pag may mga dala kayong mabibigat na groceries or kapag kayong mga maleta ninyo, di ba? Buhat-buhat nyo.
My favorite feature of this car is none other than the 360 camera, or it says here AVM, all-around view monitoring. Usually, when you're not a trained driver or if you're not a long-time driver, the most difficult time is when you park the cars. Now this car has 360 camera, which will heavily pamper you, give you the convenience, and really give you a fun time parking. When I first saw the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro, I was just stunned by how gorgeous it is. It's a looker from any angle. And there's usually a fine line between being generic and going over the top when it comes to design, but Chery really nailed it with the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro.
Always been a firm believer that good design does not have to be expensive at all, and the Tiggo 7 Pro is proof of that. For example, you've got this very European looking vehicle in the price range of a compact car.
For the price of 1.2 to 1.5, sulit na sulit tong Chery Tiggo 7 Pro. Wala kang makikitang ganito sa ibang car brands.
Tiggo 7 Pro's greatest leverage is that it's the complete package. It's got the tech, the creature comforts, the cabin amenities, the driving engagement, and killer looks as well.
What impresses me with the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro safety features is that it's comprehensive and complete. Nowadays, families have to consider a vehicle that is safe. And with that, you get the whole 9 yards with the Tiggo 7 Pro. You get the dual SRS airbags, ABS with EBD, 360 camera, and get this, for its price range, surround curtain airbags as well.
With all of Chery's models, the edge is really all about value. But with the Tiggo 7 Pro, they take it up a bit further because for the price of a compact sedan, what you're getting is a top-of-the-line compact SUV.
You can definitely be a pro. The Tiggo 7 Comfort introductory price is just 1,128,000 pesos, and the Tiggo 7 Pro is competitively priced at just 1,198,000 pesos. Imagine, for this amount, you could be rolling with a luxurious vehicle in no time. For more information, simply check out Chery Auto PH's website and their social media pages. Or better yet, walk to any Chery dealership and the super friendly people at Chery will be happy to assist you anytime. So, What are you waiting for? Head to Cherry right now and feel the power of Pro.
I can't help but be so dramatic, but something in the air feels like magic. The way you move is so cinematic. Can you feel it?